first question I usually get asked at a party when someone finds out what I do is how much is my business worth? If I'm in a playful mood, I might respond, well, how much do you want? I then wait for the second, and to me more interesting question, which is, how can I make it worth more? The second question is more interesting because building value and planning for the future is more exciting, and more importantly, it's something you can control. There is no simple or overnight method to change the value of your business. Getting in shape is much like getting yourself in good physical shape. You talk to your doctor first, put a plan in place, and work the plan. The same is true for a business. To significantly change the value of your business, you need at least 2 years of work before starting the actual selling of the business. In many cases, we do not have that much time. In a perfect world, we'd like 3 to 5 years. But 2 can work, and if you need to sell now, we can still help. Our approach is a little bit different because we work with a narrow range of businesses. Almost all of the businesses we sell have been owned for at least 10 years, and in many cases, 20, 30, and 40 years is not uncommon. So we have many owners who are in their 60s, and most are already financially well off and are not interested in recreating the business over the next 5 years for a few extra bucks. But most are interested in learning about the low-hanging fruit, simple changes that can increase the value of the business, help them obtain better terms, and equally important, make the business easier to sell. Basically, you are increasing the liquidity of your business asset. What often surprises sellers is how the due diligence process, with its multiple consulting firms, accountants, and lawyers, makes a business the most illiquid asset you own. Most of these professionals are paid to find reasons the buyer should not buy the business or reduce the price. For these reasons, our 3 main goals are to help you gain liquidity, increase the value of your business, and get better terms on the sale. The approach we take to achieve these goals will be a little different with every business. The lazy thing to do would be give you a list of all the things to do and include all the standard advice, such as reduce your customer concentration or improve your margins. If you have a 70% customer concentration with one customer, does this cause a problem? It depends. We have sold businesses with high customer concentrations to much larger businesses, so it's not a problem. It creates a little more work to find the right buyer, but doable. The problems are surmountable if you have the rest of your house in order. We focus on the easiest things first, starting with accounting issues, then leases, IT, and personnel. The accounting issues are fairly cheap and simple fixes as compared to, say, finding a new line of high-margin business or 10 new customers, things you would probably already done if you thought they justified the time and the money. So accounting is typically the first area we review. You may be thinking that you don't have any accounting issues, and from the perspective of your day-to-day operations, you're probably right. But the numbers needed by the buyer, their investors, and their lenders are not the same numbers you need to run your business. For example, some owners have the regular need for 12 trailing months accounting, but that is how banks typically make loans today. Can you sell your business without 12 trailing months accounting? Sure, but your accounting department and CPA will have to work their tails off later to compile the figures, and the subsequent delays increase the likelihood that banks will lend less money, meaning you may have to lend money to the buyer. All these factors may make it worthwhile for you to make the changes now. We'll look at all the accounting issues, reviewed versus compiled statements, divisional reporting, inventory reporting, and expense and revenue recognition, plus many more. And we'll do the same process on the leases, IT, and personnel, and items that are unique to your business. We'll provide you with a to-do list that includes a cost-benefit analysis so that you can go back and decide which changes, if any, are worth your time and energy. Our goal is to bring clarity to the process so that the tough choices you have to make become much easier. Our advice to you is to make the changes you can make starting today so that when it comes time to sell your business will be worth more to the buyer and the process will go more smoothly.